Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, Lexington police tell us it was a quiet night following stepped-up patrols in high-crime parts of the city. We'll have more on their efforts now to try to keep crime down coming up this morning.
The Centerpoint saga continues. Now the project's developers fired back after the city told them to fill up that gaping hole in downtown.
If you're unsure, just back away. Don't click on anything.
A company has a word of warning to others after they fell victim to a phishing scam on Facebook. We'll tell you how to protect yourself coming up this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning to you from WKYT and welcome in. Nice to have you with us here on April 30th. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Seems like the weather's going to hold out for the weekend, but we're going to have a little bit of an interruption in the form of rain.
A little bit getting there with those showers that could arrive this morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, and we're looking at those showers, especially just north of the river. That's where we're going to be seeing some of that rain slide on in here. It's not much, but it is there, and it's going to be very spotty, too. 46 degrees now in Frankfort. 51 there in Lexington. We need the rain. We need it to wash some of this pollen away. If you can't hear it in my voice. Today's forecast, 60 degrees, spotty showers here and there. I'll take you into the next couple of days because they look much better. I'll have that coming up.
All right, Micah, thank you. We'll see you shortly.
Well, following a rash of crime in Lexington, police officers are stepping up patrols in certain neighborhoods.
And since the beginning of April, a dozen people have been shot and one was stabbed. A lot of violence. WKYT's Mark Barber is live with a look at how the first night of these extra patrols went. Mark, good morning. What do we find out?
Good morning, Bill. And police say that they went well. Officers say it was a very quiet night. Police tell me that they have extra officers patrolling areas that are seeing an uptick in crime. We're talking about areas like 7th Street, Georgetown Street, and North Broadway. Now, investigators say that while officers are seeing more and more property crimes, there also appear to be more violent crimes. According to our records, we've counted 12 shootings and 1 stabbing since April 7th. Police say more people have been assaulted with a weapon in the past 3 weeks than in the previous 3 months combined. 2 people have been killed in the recent crime wave. Investigators say UK student Jonathan Kruger was shot and killed during a robbery on April 17th. Then on April 19th, officers tell us a pizza delivery driver, Salahuddin Jitmood, was stabbed to death in a robbery. Police say crime is starting to rise with the temperatures, so they have added extra bike patrols in all neighborhoods that are seeing more crime. Now the NAACP as well as the police department are meeting at a town hall forum, which will be later tonight. They say there they will be discussing how to make the city a safer place. Now they say that this meeting will start at 6 p.m. at Winburn Middle School. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, police say there has been a decrease in violent crimes this year compared to last year. It's important to note that they have made arrests in the 2 recent murder cases.
The saga of the Centerpoint project in downtown Lexington. A lot of drama there, and it is continuing this morning.
That's the word, saga, right? Developer Dudley Webb has responded to city leaders who've demanded he refill the hole and return it to its original state. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live downtown near that site with the latest developments in this. Getting interesting.
Good morning. Since a letter from an attorney for the urban county government went to Centerpoint's developer Dudley Webb earlier this week, the 2 parties continue to clash over what the future really holds for this now giant hole behind me in the middle of downtown Lexington. The letter on behalf of the city references an agreement signed by the Centerpoint developers back in December of 2013. Now that agreement states that once ground is broken, work must not be stopped for 60 consecutive days. The agreement goes on to say if this does happen, the developer must restore the area to its original state, including dirt, utilities, fencing, and grass. The Centerpoint project started back in 2008. However, first blasting did not happen until 2014, and these latest delays have sparked renewed controversy surrounding this project. Now, yesterday, Webb fired off a letter of his own to the city outlining several examples of work at the construction site within these last 60 days. Webb claims that the city's letter is having an immediate negative impact on the project, saying that at least 1 tenant has now withdrawn from the project. For now, live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, Hillary, thank you. Firefighters in Lincoln County are helping the family of a 17-year-old who died in a crash. Investigators say Taylor Woods died last week when a car hit his motorcycle in Casey County. Taylor was a senior at Casey County High School. His funeral was held there yesterday afternoon. Taylor was also a junior firefighter for the Lincoln County Fire Department, so firefighters there are raising money to help pay for funeral costs.
He's 17 and no mother should be alone to bury her son, and we're not going to let her be alone.
Anyone wanting to help the Woods family can send cash or a check to the Waynesburg Volunteer Fire Department. We have the address for you at our website, WKYT.com.
A Knox County mother is accused of putting her children in danger while out on the roads. State police charged 34-year-old Sarah Stamper with DUI, reckless driving, and endangering the welfare of a minor. Police say Stamper's children were in the car with her while she was driving recklessly. They say the children actually called their grandmother because they feared for their safety.
The federal judge who struck down Kentucky's same-sex marriage ban has died. Court leaders say John Hayburn died yesterday after a battle with liver cancer. He was 66 years old. He'd been a U.S. district judge since 1992. Last year, Hayburn struck down Kentucky's constitutional amendment that banned same-sex marriage and the state's ban on recognizing same-sex marriages performed in other states. The rulings were appealed, and the U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments in Kentucky's case Tuesday.
A local business has worked hard to reach more customers through Facebook, but one wrong click led them to being hacked. Tartar Farm and Ranch Equipment of Casey County fell victim to a phishing scam. A hacker took over the company's Facebook page and posted some material that was, let's just say, not too safe for work or family friendly. So how do you protect yourself from getting scammed on Facebook? The Better Business Bureau has some reminders.
Facebook also says they will never ask you for a password or login information in an email like that. That would have been the warning sign here. Someone probably thought that they were doing the right thing, and it ended up going completely wrong.
Well, the company's vice president says she reached out to Facebook about the hack, but so far she says they're not having a whole lot of, success in getting the problem fixed.
Another indictment has been filed against a Perry County doctor. This new indictment against Ace and Lisa Cheney and Ace Clinic of Medicine in Hazard replaces a previous one. There are nearly 300 counts in the indictment. The Cheneys are accused of using their clinic to illegally distribute controlled drugs like oxycodone and hydrocodone. Time this morning is 5:07 here on WKYT.
Let's get a look at traffic now. Not hearing of any accidents or anything like that. Let's take a view of Broadway and High Street. Looking pretty good for you.
Yeah, certainly is. No problems in the downtown area and no reports of any real issues this morning. Lots of work is going on. Some of these resurfacing projects noticed over in Hamburg this morning, as well as certainly on the interstate in Madison County and some other areas. They're doing some of that work in the overnight hours, trying to keep the roads clear as best they can during the daytime hours. So that's
which obviously makes it better and more convenient for all of us during the day.
WKYT this morning on your Thursday, April 30th, just getting started.
Some officers in Louisville are getting some attention this morning for sharing some sweets with neighborhood kids. We'll tell you why they did this.
And the U.S. Justice Department is seeking criminal charges against a lumber company. We'll tell you why. Consumer news coming up.
Current temperatures in the 50s right now, and we will be in the 50s later on this afternoon. For some of us, scattered showers will keep those temperatures at bay. And I'll show you that rain forecast coming up.